Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Brent's Guitar Emporium. I'm Brent Henderson, your host, here today to do a tone demonstration on this 1981 Guild Nova. Now, I am by far a connoisseur on Guild guitars. This is actually my first Guild guitar that I've ever owned. When you think of Guild, you always think of acoustics in jazz boxes and semi-hollows, because that's what they were really known for back in the day. They do make great solid bodies also, oh no, I'm thinking of an Electrojet. That's a Gretsch. But anyway, I believe this was Guild's answer to the 80s heavy metal scene and pointy guitars, trying to get in on that market. And as you can see, this is a explorer-ish type of guitar, but Guild did a couple things different than Gibson and Heritage even had a pointy guitar too, even though they only sold about 5 of them. This is a mahogany body and mahogany set neck, but this thing is like a feather. It's like 6.8 pounds. But this has 24 frets. A lot of these style guitars, you only see a 22 fret. And it's a bound body with 2 humbuckers. The bridge and tailpiece system that Guild used for these guitars is really unique. I've never seen it on any other guitar before. The bridge kind of reminds me of a Schaller roller bridge because it has that roller adjustment for the string spacing. But you can't take the bridge and tailpiece off unless you screw the posts all the way out. It kind of like has a T-bone end, or T-bone ends on the bridge and the tailpiece, so they can't fall off, like on a Gibson, where if you take the strings off, they just fall off. Got a master volume for the neck, master volume for the bridge, master tone, 3-way toggle, black, white, black, multiply pickguard, ebony fretboard, which explains why this guitar has such snappy tone, which you will hear in a moment. Looks like Guild stamped Schaller tuners. They look like Schallers anyway. And the finish on this thing, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a black with multicolor metal flake in it. So when you move the guitar around, the little metal flakes change colors, like the colors of the rainbow. 80s all the way, of course, flash and glam. And these are the original humbuckers in this guitar. I don't know who wound Guild's guitar or Guild's pickups back in the day, but these pickups are awesome. They sound really, really good. So let's get on with it. Oh, and bone nut, factory bone nut, which is a nice plus. I'm going to do the tone demonstration through the Carvin MTS 3200, and going to add a little Proco Rat to dirty it up on the second part. So we're going to start clean on the bridge pickup. Until next time, adios.